Hey there, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm Lacey Verbick, and I'm here with my favorite flamingo, Becky North.
Hi, Lacey. How are you this week?
I I am so good. I'm so good. Lots going on here. My world feels a little topsy turvy. I've had a job transition, which feels really good, and I'm really excited about. But it's kind of got my world spinning a little sideways right now. But I'm feeling great, loving the weather, and happy to be here. How about you?
I am also so good, enjoying the sunshine and a little bit longer days. And, I got to just spend some really great time with my kiddos yesterday. And for that, I am grateful because they're not going to want to
Awesome.
spend time with me for too much longer, probably. So,
Oh, you stop
suck
that.
it in while I can.
You stop that. You're a magical mama. Of course they're going to want to be with you. And guess what? The beautiful thing about the way it works is that by the time we no longer want to be with them, they don't want to be with us either.
Yeah.
So, right? That delicious couple of years as teenagers, they don't want us either, and they're so sticky that we don't want them. So it just
Yeah.
works. I'm just kidding. Of course we want them, but sometimes it feels that way.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, we are so excited to be bringing you season 3. We're kicking off
Woo!
today. Yes. So proud of us and proud of you, Becky. And thanks for being my partner in all of this. So,
Oh, well, thank you. I wouldn't have it any
course.
other way.
aw, thanks. Well, this season we are going to be bringing back a short Q&A in each episode, and we would love to hear from you. Keep an eye on our social media for upcoming questions or reach out to us directly by text or email. We can't wait to connect with you even more this season.
I am so looking forward to that. But today we are going to talk about spring, and not just the season outside, but the feeling of starting over again. I know I'm feeling it. I'm sure you are too, Lacey, because after the long season of feeling tired, stretched thin, or just a little bit heavy, there's something beautiful about spring that invites us to soften, to rest, and to begin again without needing to be perfect.
Oh, so yummy. A new season and springtime?
Right? A new season
Gotta
and a
love
new
it.
season.
Gotta love it. Well, our anniversary has always been in April, and here we are,
Always.
smack dab in the middle of April. So gosh, it feels good to start again. So we're I want to start with a question for our listeners. How are you starting again? How are you, allowing some spring energy into your life? What does that, what does that look like? What does that feel like now? And if you're not feeling it, what can you do to invite some spring energy, right? To bring in some fresh air, to bring in some new relationships or new dynamics or new challenges into your world. I know you.
That's a great question.
I know you have a lot going on your end, Becky. Anything you want to start with?
I want to just say, it's funny, we were talking about this before. I love when spring comes and I can always tell that it's time, right? Like that things are going to start sprouting. I think I mentioned it to you earlier, Lacey, is like, it's almost like I start to get itchy. Like I have to move, right? Like this.
Yeah.
And I think you said it feels different for everybody, right? So that itchy may not be the right word for you, and I know that sounds so weird, but it's like this ooh, like I have to move. I have to like
Yeah.
it can, like, almost like it cannot be the way that it's been. Like it's time for like the
Yes.
shift of change comes in very, very loudly for me, particularly from winter to spring.
Oh yeah, for sure. When did you notice it this year?
Probably in the last 2 weeks, honestly. Like, but the weather in the Midwest has been so stinking crazy. Like, I know we're both in the Midwest, but like we literally had canceled football practice because it was freezing outside, and then the day of the game, which was 4 days later, was 92 degrees.
Oh my god.
So, like, that feels a little more like whiplash, right? Like we're coming a little bit more into consistency and stuff with the weather and stuff here. So I think that helped. But really, in that kind of that last 2 weeks, I started feeling the need to like change. And I don't know how else to describe that, right? Like, I think it looks different for everybody, but I'm like, let's rearrange the living room. Let's let's take everything out of the cabinets and clean. Let's get new cups. Let's whatever that looks like, right? For everybody.
Yeah. It sort of brings doesn't it? It sort of brings a new awareness to the old adage about spring cleaning, right? Like, we got a spring clean. Guess what? There's a reason why we spring clean in spring. Because our bodies are waking up and our spirits are recharged and from a long winter, and we're saying, hey, we can make it happen now. We're we're feeling just a lot more vitality and the sun is back out in force, and that charges things up and fuels the natural world. So we're a part of that too.
Yes.
So I love that, Becky, and I had a thought before I just went down the spring cleaning route. Now I don't remember it. Yeah, oh well. Good spring energy over here. For me it's a stirring. There we go. I remembered. So it's the feeling is a stirring for me. And I would say it started in very late March for me. So like that last week of March, I just noticed that there's just this sense of emergence. There's a sense of like new rotations and like almost like aeration is the right word, where it's like everything feels lighter. Everything feels almost like there's a breeze happening in my inside, right? Yeah, outside too, but inside. And it's almost like it, shaking the cobwebs